These next two games will either save us from relegation or take it to the last 2 days. It's not that dramatic. In fact, I think today's game alone, depending on results elsewhere, saves us. I feel quite confident. This is going to bite me in the arse, isn't it? This is Quaverage Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So yeah, as I said, we've got, a couple of games now to attempt to save our season. No, not save our season. Just save the club from relegation. We played one game off air, and it was Harvard West. They beat us 2-0 in such a disappointing game. Since this little run here, we are just slipping. And that's worrying me. So, yeah. In terms of team, nothing's going to change. George Newell, we just accepted a bid for him. Tyler Wallace-Ming and Garrett Kelly are considering their options at the end of the season, and I'm almost certain someone else told me they were as well, but I can't remember. It was Tom Currell. So yeah, if we get a job offer to stay on, obviously, then this could be a completely stressful summer, to put it nicely. But no change to starting 11. We've been playing poor though, so it is something to consider. In fact, no, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring Goma back in. I think that's probably for the best. Clark's been pretty poor. But he's not the only one. Do I drop? I'm going to make quite a big call. I'm just going to drop. We're playing a deeper formation than I probably expected to. We are dropping Clark to the bench. We're putting Krasniqi in as a DM. Kelly's going to play as another ball in the midfielder beside him. Just trying to solidify this back six. and hope this front four can do something. Clark will stay on the bench, however, because I'm not that stupid. They're thinking we should go defensive. Well, welcome back to Sheffield. I've literally just finished streaming about an hour ago, so I'm just wanting to get this done. Try to get as much recording as I can ahead for the next week, because I don't want us to miss out. We're balanced. I'm going to put it to cautious, not defensive. I'm going to put it cautious just now. Let's see how the game starts. If we need to go more defensive, we will. If we feel we can be a bit more attacking, we'll go back to balanced. Yeah, I don't care about your traits. I'm asking you to do a job, you will do it. I'm not actually doing anything. I've actually not tweaked this system at all in any way, shape, or form. Sorry, I thought something was on my feet there. Something is stopping me from rolling forward. What is it? That'll do. Yeah, so Colin Bay, they're expecting to win, I'd imagine. And I really just need to see a pick-up in performance. They're in a really good bit of form just now. Pardon me. As per normal, I fucking dwarf the opposition manager. As per normal, we're the team in white. We are playing the team in the opposition team like they are Aston Villa or something with that strip. Okay. Weird early ball in from Hurlock. Okay, that's just a really weird highlight to me. Now let's see what actually goes on today, because I am concerned that the same issues I had in the previous club of Kenny came here, where we're not creating a lot of chances, and we were getting lucky with the goals. And I said that with the XG. I said it's fine to ignore it in like a one-off game and a couple of games. The XG doesn't really matter, but it does kind of an overall trend. And our trend is we were scoring more than we should have been, and that is really coming back to bites in the arse now. Krasniqi with the ball into the back post. We don't win it, but Farrell picks it back up. Koval outside, hits it all the way back to Houndshot, plays a long ball to Hurlock. Gets it across, good chips at the back post. Good save by Ross, however. Probably could have picked someone that wasn't in the middle of the goal, but it was an awkward header to do at the best of times. That's a good bit of play, though. That's a good bit of play. We go 1-0 down. Poor kind of defending at the left back area, but I don't know who's fully to blame. I didn't really see it. So the throw-in comes in. Oh, it's a Houndstrom. Yeah, Houndstrom gets suckered in by him. Leaves us all in space because Niki doesn't come back to defend. Marshall, none of the centre-halves know how to pick him up or not. That's poor. That's really poor for us. Let's see. Possession-wise, we're not having any, which I kind of expected. Us not having possession isn't the biggest jam in the world to me. Especially when we're trying to play, we are going to lose it a lot. One 0 down at half time is not great. But it's not the worst either. What I don't want is, I think it's Britain Ferry to get a fucking sniff of survival. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out, lads. They've made a triple change. And it isn't fitness. One of them might have been because he seemed like a good performer, but the other two definitely weren't. So they've had some two players perform bad and we're still not laying a glove on them. This ain't good. Oh, fuck off, man. The issue we've got is with Farrell, he's only... Well, I was going to say poached, but he's only kind of poached advanced forward we have. I wouldn't put Newell in that as a deep line forward, and as a target man, is good ship? Maybe, but probably not. That's poor. Good tackle there by Kelly. Farrell, though, he's got to be stronger than that on the ball, man. He cannot be getting pushed about like that. Houndstrom just gave away a stupid penalty. One that doesn't need to be given away. Can Goddard save it? No. Well, this has just went from bad to worse, isn't it? Right. We're going to make a kind of change in formation as well. Cobbles picked up though. Gets it forward to good ship to Farrell. Gives it back to Houndstrom. Plays the ball over the top for Hurlock. Can he get on the end of it? No, the centre half cuts that out quickly, but he's picked up again. Kuzniki back to Ngoma. Plays a long ball up the top again. Will you stop trying to hit it over the top to Hurlock? He's clearly not getting it. Come on. Can we actually do anything here? Ngoma just gets in front, doesn't clear it. Fuck, well enough. Let me have a look at some things. I'm going to take Kelly off for Page, and I'm going to play Page as an anchor man. Is change 1. Okay. Kuzniki is staying on, which is fine. Farrell's going to come off, but he's going to come off for Clark. Clark's going to go in the middle as a box-to-box midfielder. Just try and get a bit more solid in there. Good ship's going to stay on. He's going to be a target forward on attack. Just try and be that... I don't know how to describe it, but it's going to be that the man that we need in there. I'm going to bring on Akwaye as a wing-back on attack. And I'm going to... And I'm going to take Colville off. Ah, that's stupid. This is stupid. We're getting stupid now. Undo. Let's stick with this. Oh no, Wallace Main can come on as a full back. Yeah, Wallace Main come on as a full back then. On defend. And also Lama will come on and replace that. We're making 4 changes and just changing the shape. With this shape, it should be a bit more solid and hopefully maybe get the ball in the middle of the park a little bit better. The fear I've got is that we're maybe just not controlling it just well enough. Colville having a poor game is something I do need to kind of deal with the best I can. And I think to do that, I'm going to bring on the guy who might be leaving in Newell. We'll play him as that wide target man on attack. And if we play George Newell as that deep line forward on attack, that might link well with the box-to-box midfielder. But so I was trying to make that midfield more compact, more defensive, just so we don't lose more goals. Because if this does come down to goal difference, I'd rather not completely hammer ourselves. If we manage to stay up and we get off the new contract stuff, obviously we'll most likely take it. The only way I wouldn't take it would be if a better opportunity within Wales came up, and I don't mean like a club further up the table necessarily. I mean, I would have to look. So somebody like Connah's Quay, who has more money, more finances, taking them from the division below and bringing them up might be better for us long term than say Bala is, because we might have a bit more of a rebuild we get to do with Connah's Quay over 2 seasons and not just what we're going to have to do probably 1 year. Things like that. But that's probably that. I'd like to stay on. But I want to change how we've been playing, especially the last club and this club. But to do so, I do need certain types of players in, which we just don't have here yet. I'm not even doing that. Newtown beat Britain Ferry. Connah's Quay drew. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means there's 3 games left. There's 9 points left. So we're 1 point ahead. So I think, if I'm right then, Connah's Quay have been relegated. Right, Connah's Quay are down. Next game then, which I think is actually is against Connah's Quay, will either keep us up or still give Britain Ferry a chance. Connah's Quay, I think they've been relegated. Son's been injured. Yeah, we were absolutely powerless. Farrell still sits for first goal. What a failure of a signing he's been so far for us. And his contract's up at the end of next season. Yeah, we might need to try and move him on. Give me the league, please. Just want to see if they are. Yep, they're relegated. Connah's Quay being relegated might help us. Because... might. Again, wages here might be the issue. But that's a lot of players that might not want to stay. Will Wood, I've been recommended to him about 3 or 4 times. Good physicals, nothing special. I mean, decent enough technical wise, don't get me wrong. Probably not what I'm looking for though. Adam Davis. 6'5" target man? Scout him. Rhys Davis. Yep, scout him. He's young. Ronan McKinley. Nah, no interest. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be back, and we'll be back for the game against Connah's Quay, where if result goes our way, or if results go in our favour, we're safe. So we'll be back then. So we are back for the second game of the video. And so, Newell, he's accepted a deal to go to Slough. I have delayed it for 1 week just so we can get through this game, because if this game goes by the way we want it to go, we're safe from relegation. He can go. I'll just deal with the rest of the season. It's like 2 games. It's fine. But either way, I'm going to deal with it. He's still leaving after this game, but I just want to keep him for this game. I'm going to make a couple of changes, and it's actually going to change it to how we finished the last game. So I'm going to take off Farrell for Clark. I'm going to play Clark as a box-to-box midfielder again. But I'm going to play Goodship as a target forward in attack. Pause. So you see, it's kind of quite congested, but I'm hoping with this we can actually win this midfield battle. Doing so, however, Page. When I brought you on as a target, as an anchorman, you're not who I thought you were. I'm also going to change Kelly for Page, and I'm going to put you as that defensive midfielder on support. Just try and solidify things that little bit. I'm going to play Lama again. Boop. That gives us 3 strikers on the bench. 2 midfielder. Yeah, okay. This is what we're going to go with today, and we're going to hope for the best. I'm kind of tempted We're going to see much more direct passing. If this is what we're expecting them to do, those two, hopefully, with the way we're playing, we can cope with two strikers. I'm hoping that our midfield might struggle here because it's going to be quite congested. So having our four try get in, it's going to be hard. I'm taking us off a cautious, I think. I'm going to put us back to balanced. I'm putting us back to balanced. I'm going to hope for the best. Because I feel the game is... Fuck off, Curl. The game is just too important. We need this to stay up. You know, Connah's are already going down, so they have literally nothing to lose. And that slightly worries me. I'm scouting a few other players now, just on the hope that we do stay up. They do have good players. So I'm hoping some of the guys who are out of contract we might be able to nab, especially one of the two of the youngsters we might just be able to bring in as, like, you know, backup squad options or whatever. They're the team in red. We are, as always, the team in white. It makes a change if we actually get to play in the strip that we're, like, the bottom shows that we're meant to be playing in, that we didn't have at the last club. I'm expecting their defence going to have a lot of the ball in terms of on possession, but I don't know how they play. I think they're kind of like us. I think it's going to be very route one or at very least wing play. But that's a great ball in behind for Colville. He's 1-on-1 and he slots it home. Good ball in by Good Chip for Colville, and that's exactly what we've been needing. Is something like that. Hurlock picks the ball up just out the left, comes in central. Good Chip drops deep, and that run from Colville in behind that back three. Weaker foot as well, but he places it in just on the inside of that post. 3 minutes gone, we are 1-0 up, and right now we are safe. God, I've got a feeling that's not going to be the case by the end of this game. Out of the signings we brought in, I think two have been failed. One's definitely been a failure. One I think's been okay, and one the jury's out on. I think that Farrell has failed as a signing. I think Houndstrup's got a bit of the jury out from his decent assist, but he does seem to just fail. So we made loads. Colville's done pretty well since coming in. Krasnicki's not had much of a chance to do it, and I think Godder's been fine, to be honest. Matthews came to me complaining about not getting much first team football. Told him he's basically a cup goalkeeper. He's like, yeah, that's fine, I can live with that. So no more worries about that at the moment. Clark to Krasnicki. Krasnicki is from distance. What a goal! If I knew you had that in you, you'd have been playing every bloody week. What an absolute strike from Krasnicki. I want to see his... Sorry, I don't... Yeah, great goal, but long shots. Long 7. Fucking hell. Right, maybe not, but great goal. 2-0 up. Very safe. If we do avoid relegation this game, then I probably won't show the last 2 games of the season because they're kind of pointless. It's not going to show us anything we don't know. Right now, is that the team is shit, and I don't know what to do with them at the moment. Oh, fuck's sake. We always give away stupid penalties. If I go off to another contract, then absolutely, we'll definitely be here next season. If I'm not offered that contract, then or there's no agreement in place that we will talk about contract at the end of the season type thing, then we will come back that a little bit earlier. But if we survive relegation today, all going well, we'll come back for the first league game of next season, and I'll power through the last 2 games of this season and pre-season. For tomorrow, this video, if I'm right, actually goes live on Christmas Day, so if I've done my math right, which I probably haven't, and you're watching this live when the date comes out, Merry Christmas. And if you're not, hope you had a good Christmas. And if you don't believe in Christmas, hope you had a good Monday, Hope you had a good Monday. So far, our biggest issue has been that we gave away a stupid penalty, which we have been doing in like most games. Curl those came forward, I spawned at the Good Ship. He's not going to hit it, but Culver will. Oh. Hurlock now, what can he do? Cuts it back for Krasnicki. Chips it for Page. Clark. Turns. Corner. I didn't think it hit anybody, but I'll take it. Okay, we'll walk the ball into the box. Colville with the corner. Floats into the back post. Heads over the bar. I think it was Krasnicki. It was Krasnicki or Good Chip headed over the bar. So we've had 6 shots, 2 on target. And that's our 2 goals. They've had 5 shots, 2 on target. Again, XG's telling a different story. Well, that'll probably be the penalty, though, to be fair. Good tackle by Colville. Can we do something else here? Can we get another goal to just go that 2-goal lead? Clark to good ship. Good ship back to Page. To Colville, who was in space. Oh, and he slots it home again. 7th goal of the season. Been a wee goal machine for us since we brought him in. Sometimes he's anonymous, and then other times, like today, he just scores a couple of goals. And that all started from him. He won the ball back there, which I love to see. Like, I've seen her looked at it a few times as well. It's one of the reasons why we kind of loathe to drop him. Because he's doing exactly what I kind of want. Is I do want to see these guys nicking the ball back if they can and kind of driving with it. So it does give a bit of hope for next season. Hurlock though, ball out the back post. Colville doesn't quite go where I think anyone wanted it to. Page wins it there. Clark down to Houndstrup. And end of highlight. What I'm liking though is that Page, Krasniqi and Clark all have pretty decent, or all having great matches apparently. So is that something that maybe we just need to live with, is having those two low DMs, Colville with the header, straight to keeper, and maybe that one midfielder with that license to go box to box? Maybe. I'd maybe like a playmaker in there somewhere, but I'm not sure how realistic or suitable that will be for us. Page to Clark. Colville though plays a great body, good chip, takes it by the defender, but it takes too long to get the shot away. It's not the quickest good chip, but going to make a change in a minute or two. Krasniqi's looking a bit tired, which I understand. He's hardly played since I brought him in. And just like that, his second goal of the game. Now I'm not, because he's on for a hat-trick, the bastard. But we are still going to make a change. We're going to bring a Kwai on just now for Hurlock. Just try and get a bit more here. In terms of defence, I'm going to bring on Wallace Ming for Curl. Full back defend, please. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah, we're going to bring Gomont for Lama. That's 3 changes. And so I'm quite happy with that at the moment. Curl though plays it over to Hurlock. Good chip. Can he slot it through for Colville? I think he might be off. Yeah, I thought he was going to be off. Well, as things stand, we are very much safe. Which I'm hoping will result in a new contract. I would very much like to be here for at least another year. Wallace Ming now. Ball at the back post. Quaid doesn't win it, but he's still got the ball. Plays it back to Krasniqi. Houndstrup. Akwaye plays it in. Back post. Colville just over the top of him. What can he do now? Cuts it back to Page to Krasniqi. Deflection, and we go out for the corner. I was going to say something I forgot. Must have been shite. I can't remember now. Oh, that's what it was. I think next season, we're playing with, like, you know, defensive fullbacks, defensive mids, which sounds stupid to say, but you know, very much in the mould of, well, I guess Page isn't today, but to an extent as these, you know, everything's very defensive. I might, like, for example, I think Curl's preferred thing is to go forward. If we get the right kind of signings in other positions, I wouldn't be against having fullbacks providing that bit of width going forward. That's something I'd like if you had my footballing utopia of ideals, you'll have some form of attacking fullback, or at least supporting fullbacks. It's just something we haven't had just to try and defend. But I need good save. Is that a save? I think it's off the bar. We need that. We need to be more solid defensively. It's just something we haven't been. I need to take Krasniqi off before he fucking collapses on me. He's also on a booking. Kelly is a DM bowling midfielder. Perfect. You're that direct swap. Hughes. Don't get me wrong, I was kind of very much in the whole Schadenfreude thing, but I was quite happy seeing Koneski go down after they picked someone else over me, and then I went for the ballot job, got it, and have guided them to safety when we were below them in the league at the time. So, go me. Page, just making sure nothing comes in. Oh, I think I want to keep Wallace Ming. He's just such a useful backup / squad player because he can play that many positions. That's when I'm going to have to start making these decisions though, is after this game. If I've done my match right and we are safe, those decisions need to start being made. If I'm, you know, the manager, if I'm not a manager, I don't really care less. Good shot by Colville, straight at Irvin, or Irvin, and it is out for another corner. Can we make it 5? Clark now plays it in to nobody. Ngoma to Page. Plays through for Colville. Can he cut it back? Nope. Runs it right out of play. If Houser played the way he did today, like every game we played him would be great. Maybe I'm expecting too much from guys I'm signing for bottom of the league, avoiding relegation types. But I thought I was going to get 5 there. But no, I'm delighted. If my math's right and we are definitely staying up, then, you know, 1, mission accomplished. We've done what we were signed to do. And then 2, I can start figuring out who stays, who goes, who's getting put for sale. And really properly plan ahead for what I'm hoping will be quite a busy summer, because I think we need it. Good luck out there. You did those needs of you today, which to me sounds like we've secured it. Just said assistant can't be asked with that. Britain Ferry. What's a Britain Ferry? Britain Ferry get beat 4-0. We're now 11 points clear. There's 2 games left. We are safe. So I'm not going to come back for 28 days till the next game. Jesus fuck. Really? Why? Genuine question. Fucking why? Praise his performance. He is shite. He could be interesting. Probably not worth the gamble for us. But we'll leave now. I'm just going to go to here. How can you be disappointed when I've done it? I'm sorry, what? Avoid relegation from the Premier thing, and you're disappointed you're only on course to achieve mid-table. I'm sorry, what? Avoid relegation. I have avoided relegation. And you're disappointed we're only mid-table. The fuck are you smoking? Anyway, no, fuck, I came here to do it. I'm gonna hope that's just a little stupid bug and it's not fully registered that we're safe yet. Why would they be upset? Sometimes this game is just broke. I also want to know why it's 28 days to our next game. That's like the month of February just taken out the calendar. Like, come on. Like, what is going on? But anyway, 28 days to the next game is stupidly long. So is me and continue there, apparently. Britain Ferry have been relegated. Stars. Support delighted. So supporters are delighted that's been passed. The club are still... I'm sorry. Right? Are you crazy? Can I get at least a new contract of some form? I'd very much like to know if I have a job past the summer. I've done what you asked me to do. I've achieved that. With 2 games to fucking spare. A compelling case. I did what you asked. Hold on. There's been no interest in my services as far as I'm fucking aware. Okay. So tomorrow's video is going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be first game of the new season at Ballatown, or I'm going to be job hunting. The hell? I don't even know anymore. Like, I am actually, like, lost for words. I have. Like, I know sometimes, like, the whole happiness thing can be stupid and glitched. Avoid relegation from the Premier League. I have done it. But they're upset that we can only finish fucking 8th? Really? This is fucking mental to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't want job security. I wanted job centre. This isn't me looking for a job. I'm curious on something. Just take all of that away. Manager. Wales. So nobody's been sacked. There's no interest in me. That's crazy. I'm going to spend all time. So I don't know what's happening. The next 2 games were meaningless because we achieved a goal, but they're not happy I achieved my goal. Am I going to be unemployed? Tune in tomorrow and find out if we are still here in August or if we are job hunting from June. Bye for now.